What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Trey Sense, and I got a little bit of a review, a little bit of a discussion for you today. You know how it is, and you know what we do. What we're going to talk about today? Well, it is the weekly fragrance rotation and review. I'm going to tell you about the 7 fragrances that I wore, the days I wore them, the compliments I got for them, the situation that I wore them in, everything. So, that being said, let's get it. Oh, before we do though, I need something from you. I need you to like this video. I need you to share this video. And if you haven't, I need you to sub to the channel. All of that is free, won't cost you one red dime. Now, let's get it. All right, man. So I did something a little different this week. I did a Paco Rabanne week. Every fragrance here is from the house of Paco, and it is either a 1 million fragrance or it is an Invictus fragrance. So let's go. The first one that I wore is from the house of Paco Rabanne, and it is the original Invictus. And I like this fragrance. It's a good smelling fragrance. I mean, you know, sweet, bubblegummy. I won't say it was the reinvention of the wheel, but it did start a crave of fragrances coming out with that sweet, bubblegummy, playful blue note. And yeah, this started it all. And I absolutely love the fragrance. I like the house. I like the line. All of it. I think all of it is pretty good. So I didn't receive any compliments. Performance on this one was you know what it was supposed to be. It was par. It definitely lasted me 6 hours that I worked, and it smelled good the whole time. And I enjoyed smelling this on me. From the house of Paco Rabanne, it is the OG Invictus. Moving along. And that was Sunday. Okay. Monday, I darkened things up a bit and went with another Invictus fragrance, but this one is Invictus Intense. And this one is a nice fragrance as well. A little bit darker, retains some of that sweetness. Man, my levels are right here. This is another one that I will never forget finding. I found this one at a TJ Maxx in Nashville? Let's say it was Nashville. I was Christmas shopping with the family and I saw it and I was just like, I'm going to get it. I think I paid like $50 for it, but again, that was several years ago. It was probably 5 or 6 years ago. But from the house of Paco Rabanne, from the line of Invictus, and this is a good one. I mean, you do pick up on a lot of the Invictus DNA. I would spray myself, but this is the second video, so both of my arms are full, unfortunately. But what you get with this one is a nice, sweet, playful, bubblegummy type of scent. Very similar to the original Invictus, just a little bit deeper, a little bit darker, and lasts a little bit longer. So from the house of Paco Rabanne, from the line of Invictus, it is Invictus Intense. And that is what I wore Tuesday. Now, no, that's what I wore Monday. Thinking ahead. This is what I wore Tuesday. And I received a compliment that I don't think I've ever received before. So from the house, of course, Paco Rabanne, from the line of Invictus, I wore Platinum. And this is one I picked up from Cheapo. Got a good deal on it. Levels are here. 100 mil. One of my co-workers, listen, I layered this with JB Butter's YSLY scented shea butter. Within 15 minutes of being at work, the combination of Invictus Platinum and that YSLY shea butter had me getting compliments. I mean, it was 2 or 3 customers that came through and they were looking at each other. Ooh, you smell him? He smells so good. Ooh, what is that? Ooh, what is that? One of my partners at work, I call him Zeke. His name is Isaiah, which is why I call him Zeke. Smooth dude. He's funny to me, man. Keeps me cracking up. It's part of the reason why I love my job. I work around so many young people. It keeps me young. You know. He said, Trey, after you walk by, he said that dude turned around and goes, man, he smells perfect. I've never in my life heard that term before. And it was the combination of Invictus Platinum and YSL Shea Butter. I got compliments all day long. Even when they weren't talking to me, they were talking about me. And it was just like, man, okay. And it was the combination of Invictus Platinum and JB Butters YSL. Why? If you have this, then go ahead and go over to JB Butters, www.jbbutters.com. Use code TREY5 to get you $5 off. Get the YSL and layer it with this, and you will listen to me now, believe me later on. That's what I wore Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, that's what I wore Tuesday. Okay. All right. That's what I wore Saturday. That's what I wore Friday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday. This is Wednesday. Wednesday, I wanted to switch it up a little bit. So, of course, staying in the house of Paco Rabanne, I went with 1 Million Parfum. Where are my levels on this one? Levels are right there on this one. This was a gift from my homie JP. Very appreciative. I like this fragrance. And when I wear this is one I get tons of compliments on as well. To me, it gives me a grape soda vibe, but in a good way. In a good way. I don't have anything bad to say about this fragrance. I like it. It is a compliment getter. I think man or woman could wear this one. This may have been one that they should have marketed as unisex. They didn't. I don't work for Paco, but I'm just saying I think it would have went over well had they made this a unisex fragrance. But nonetheless, that shouldn't stop a woman from getting this and wearing it and enjoying it. So from the house of Paco Rabanne, from the line of 1 Million, it is 1 Million Parfum, and that's a good one. And that's what I wore Wednesday, Thursday. I went back to Invictus, and I went with Invictus V for victory. I'm thinking seriously about picking up the Parfum version of this one. I mean, why not? Why not? So I can't see where my levels are on this one. This was another one I got from the homeboy, Mr. Cheap Sense, aka Keith. It's better to turn it up like that, and it's practically full too. Levels are right there on it, and it's 100 ml, and I like it. I like it. I don't remember getting any compliments or anything like that, but the thing that I liked about them was when I got off of work, I could still smell them. I could smell them on my apron or smock, whichever one. I could smell it on my skin. Just a good smelling fragrance. I'm trying to think. I still think Platinum may be the best from the line of Invictus. I'm gonna give myself a squirt. The thing about wearing so many fragrances from the same house is, even if it does get redundant, that first spray of this reminded me a lot of one I just put down, which is the 1 Million Parfum. I don't know if they have the same perfumer, but they are from the same house, so I'm sure they use probably the same ingredients. So is it redundant to have them both? Probably, but when you do videos like this, I mean, they come in handy. So I'm glad I have them. I don't have any regrets. I got good deals on all of them, so I don't have any regrets. As a matter of fact, I don't think I paid full retail for anything up here except for, well, that's a lie, for 2 of them. One of them because they're discontinued, and the other one was just because, you know. But nonetheless, what you get with this one is a fruity, playful, juvenile, with the kiss of masculinity, but definitely fruity. It definitely gives me the same vibes as 1 Million Parfum. So if you have this one and you've been thinking about the 1 Million Parfum, don't. If you have 1 Million Parfum and you've been thinking about this one, you're good. You're good. They're the same wheelhouse, exact same vibe, but you know, I had to have it, so I got it. All right, that was Thursday, and it brings us to Friday. I was gone all day long day, because I had to go to the doctor in Huntsville and met up with a friend and had a little dinner, and I was told several times how good I smell with this one. And it's from the house of 1 Million. It's from the house of Paco Rabanne, the line of 1 Million. And it is 1 Million's elixir. And I like this one. I like this one the first time I smelled it. It's just good. It's just, let's see. I'm running out of places to spray. Nice. I posted it on Facebook, and somebody says, "You gonna wear that in the summertime?" I said, "The elixir, absolutely, yeah." Everybody thinks about the original 1 Million with that spiciness. You don't get that from this one. I mean, this ties to me Royal and the Parfum and this one. They all go right in line with each other to me. But this is just nice. Again, you get a very clean type of scent, but you get something in there that's a little bit playful and a little bit fruity. It's dark, it's sexy, it's good. I mean, you know, it's one of those where, like, even when people didn't tell me I smell good, I knew, you know, that they were thinking it, because like when I went back to the nurses, or with the nurses waiting to see, you know, the nurse practitioner, the nurse that was doing my vitals, so I'm thinking, yeah, I know, honey. This one, again, will put you in the mind of 1 Million Parfum and Invictus V. I do think it's worth purchasing though, because it does smell similar, but not so similar that you'll be like, it's redundant to have it. It's just different enough. It's very sexy, very mature, very masculine, but it's just right. It doesn't overdo anything. It's not so sweet that it's too sweet. It's not so masculine that it's too masculine. It's one that I think you can wear any time of the year. Definitely would wear this on a date night. Just a great fragrance. From the house of Paco Rabanne, from the line of 1 Million, it is 1 Million's elixir. That's what I wore Friday. Had a little lunch engagement Saturday, and I pulled out a discontinued one, and I absolutely love this fragrance. And as soon as I got in the car, I was told, "You smell good. What are you wearing?" And it is none other than the infamous, the famous 1 Million cologne. One of the few that the top comes off. And again, if this one is not marketed as a unisex fragrance, it should be. And I like this fragrance. I wish my boy Kevin Holt would make a version of this. He may have a version of it. This is the type of discontinued fragrance that I like. And I'm going to tell you a funny story. I had this one before I had the original 1 Million. And I picked it up at TJ Maxx in Decatur, Alabama, before they moved to the new location. And I loved it. but I took it back because it was $50. And at the time, which was a great deal because I ended up paying like over $100 for this one. But what happened was I was just like, well, why do I need the cologne? I don't even have the original 1 million. I wasn't sure until I got home, and then I realized, yeah, that's 1 million cologne. It's different than the original 1 million. But I loved it, and it stayed forever on my skin. But I took it back because at the time I wasn't really spending $50 on fragrances. We had just moved into our house, so $50 was a lot. So I was just like, I need to take it back. If it's not even the original 1 million, which I think I have and hardly ever even wear 1 million. But this is a fresh cologne, rose, very easy to wear rose, floral, smooth, sweet type of scent. This is good. I don't know why this one wasn't more popular when it was out, but it's the type of discontinued fragrance that I like because it's abstract. Again, it was never really a popular fragrance. And now that it's been discontinued, there's still a few working around in circulation. I bought 2 bottles when I was in Texas, and JP bought a bottle. I bought a bottle and gave to a friend, which I doubt she even has. I'm pretty sure she probably sold it. She sold everything else, so I don't know why she wouldn't sell that one either. But I digress. But anyway, those are the 7 fragrances that I wore this week. Yeah. So it was a good week. I enjoyed this because I had enough Paco to break it up and go 2 different directions. So it's hard to wear 7 fragrances from the same house. It's really hard, but this wasn't so hard because I got to break it up, and yeah, I enjoyed it. All right, guys, with that being said, it's getting late. It's probably about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. My shoulder is hurting, my foot is hurting, but your boy is still kicking. Still enjoying this. I just want to thank y'all, especially those who made it to the end of this. Thank you for always supporting and watching my videos. I really, really appreciate it. You don't know how much it means to a small-time reviewer like myself. It means a lot. Gratitude, greatly appreciated. So with that being said, I'm going to get off of here and edit these 2 videos because this is the 2nd video. I don't think I'm gonna push for the 3rd one because this chair is kicking my butt. I'm ready to get out of it. So, but listen, guys, again, I love you all and I greatly appreciate you all, and thank you so much for being the best part of this channel. And thanks for returning to the scene of the crime. So until next time, guys, have a great Monday. Peace.